2025 predictions are in, but this time they're not from humans. The top 5 AI chatbots chime in about what's next for tech, work, and life. The consensus: it's bold, it's wild, and it's got AI dope written all over it.
All right, so everyone wants to know what's coming in AI for 2025, right? Well, instead of asking some human expert, Quartz went straight to the source and asked 5 leading AI chatbots.
Yeah, they talked to ChatGPT, both the 4.0 and reasoning model, Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude, Microsoft's Copilot.
Oh, and Grok too. And I gotta say, they were all pretty chatty.
What's interesting is there was a pretty surprising amount of consensus between all of them.
Yeah, it's like they all got together for some kind of AI prophecy convention or something.
Maybe they did, who knows?
One of the biggest trends they all agreed on was that generative AI is going to go totally mainstream.
Totally. All 5 bots said to get ready for generative AI to just explode in every industry.
Healthcare, finance, education, manufacturing.
Everything. Nothing is going to be untouched.
But it's not just going to be some experimental phase either.
Right. These bots see businesses actually weaving AI into all of their core operations.
So picture AI making strategic decisions at your company.
Or optimizing processes.
Or even crafting personalized customer experiences for every single person.
Exactly. So basically, picture having a digital brain running the show.
Which would be pretty nice, because then maybe I wouldn't have to deal with those soul-crushing automated phone menus anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. One can dream, right?
All right.
But ChatGPT 4.0 took it a step further. It actually said that AI-powered personalization will hit unprecedented levels in 2025.
And that this is going to give businesses a massive competitive edge. If you're not using AI to create hyper-personalized experiences for your customers, you're going to fall behind.
So the big question is, how do we adapt to this level of AI integration everywhere?
Right. What kind of skills do we need?
Yeah, and how do we even think about our roles in the workplace when everything's being run by AI?
Well, this actually leads into another prediction.
Okay.
Remember all those scary headlines about robots stealing our jobs?
Oh, yeah. Are we all doomed to become butlers for our AI overlords?
Well, ChatGPT 4.0 thinks it's a little more nuanced than that.
Hey, want our free AI dope top AI tools that we use? Chat below. It's our live Google Sheets packed with over 100 killer tools: video, music, photos, AI voices, productivity, script writing, YouTube hacks, captions, the works. Always growing. Live Google Sheet. Always free. AI, dope top AI tools that we use. Download and chat below. Back to the show.
ChatGPT 4.0 actually sees AI shifting from totally replacing us to more augmenting our abilities.
Okay, so instead of robots versus humans, it's more like robots and humans working together.
Exactly.
It's more like an AI-powered brain boost.
Yeah, think collaboration, not competition.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
So imagine, the AI handles all those boring routine tasks that you hate doing, and then this frees you up to focus on, the things that require uniquely human skills.
So creative problem solving, critical thinking.
Things like that, emotional intelligence.
Oh, and strategy.
Yeah. So basically, AI becomes a tool.
Not a replacement.
Right.
Which is reassuring, because I'd much rather be like Iron Man than just, unemployed.
Right.
But something else that I thought was really interesting was that both ChatGPT 4.0 and Grok, they both see a lot of progress coming in what they call explainable AI.
Yeah, so that's AI that can actually tell us why it made a certain decision.
Oh, okay, so not just what it decided to do.
Right, but the reasoning behind it.
Which seems pretty important if we're going to be working alongside these, digital minds.
For sure. I mean, for one, it builds trust.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because you can actually understand how the AI is thinking.
Yeah, it's like if my GPS suddenly told me to drive off a cliff, I'd kind of want to know the reasoning behind that.
Absolutely.
More than just turn left.
Right. Is there construction?
Is there an earthquake?
Exactly.
What's going on?
So explainable AI brings this transparency.
And accountability, which is huge. But there's also another interesting twist here.
Okay. What's that?
Well, remember all those concerns about AI using up a ton of resources like energy?
Yeah, right. All the data centers sucking up electricity.
Yeah, like a thirsty robot at an oil well. But it seems like the AI world is actually embracing this less is more approach.
What do you mean?
So ChatGPT 4.0 is predicting this shift towards smaller, more specialized AI models in 2025.
Okay.
They're supposed to be much faster,
Yeah.
way cheaper, and much more energy efficient.
Which is a huge win for sustainability.
Right.
Absolutely.
So instead of having like one giant AI brain that's trying to handle everything,
Right.
it's more like we'll have a team of these like specialized AI bots,
Exactly.
kind of like a digital A team.
Right. You have the AI expert for each specific task rather than this one jack-of-all-trades AI.
Okay, so now I'm starting to see the appeal. But
Yeah.
how does this actually translate to our daily lives?
Oh, here's where it gets even more interesting.
Okay.
These smaller AI models, they're so efficient that they could even run on your own personal devices.
What, so like my smartphone,
Yeah,
my laptop,
exactly.
no more reliance on those like giant data centers.
Right.
Wait, so that means I could have like a personal AI squad living in my phone?
Potentially.
That's either incredibly cool or like borderline terrifying.
I mean, it definitely opens up a world of possibilities. Speaking of decentralized AI, Grok made a pretty fascinating prediction about edge AI.
Oh, what's that?
So basically, it's about putting AI directly onto local devices, like those in the Internet of Things.
Wait, so you're telling me my toaster's gonna get a brain boost?
I mean, it could,
Will it finally stop burning my bagels?
maybe, but think bigger than toasters.
Okay.
Think all your smart appliances,
Okay.
wearables, cars. Your fridge could like order groceries for you before you even run out.
Automatically.
Yeah, or your car could diagnose its own maintenance issues.
Okay, so like AI mechanics.
Exactly, and it's all thanks to AI working directly on the device itself.
Okay, that is either super convenient
Right.
or the start of like a robot uprising.
Potentially.
Depends on your perspective, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
But we were talking about privacy earlier, right?
Yeah.
So how does edge AI factor into all of that?
Oh, that's actually one of the big benefits of it.
Okay.
Because with Edge AI, all the data processing happens locally, right on the device.
Right.
Which means less data needs to be sent to the cloud.
Okay.
So less risk of breaches.
Okay, so it's like giving my data a personal bodyguard
Exactly.
instead of just throwing it out there into the wild, wild west of the internet.
Exactly.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
But this whole AI agent thing, it's basically like having a superpowered personal assistant, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what Copilot predicts. It envisions these like AI agents that are capable of independently handling all sorts of really complex tasks,
Okay, so like what?
like managing your finances, scheduling appointments, even creating personalized content just for you.
Wait, so I can finally fire my useless assistant and replace them with a bot.
Potentially.
Tempting. But ChatGPT-o1 takes it even further, suggesting that these agents will become like super sophisticated in their planning and decision making.
Right. It's like having a digital partner who's constantly working in your best interest.
Okay, so it's not just about like scheduling my dentist appointment.
Yeah.
It's like bigger, more strategic stuff.
Exactly. And combine that with another prediction from ChatGPT-o1 about the rise of multimodal AI.
Multimodal.
Yeah,
Sounds like something out of like a science fiction novel.
kind of, but it's coming.
Okay, well, what is it?
So basically, multimodal AI means AI that can handle text, images, audio, and video all at the same time.
Oh.
So think robots that can actually understand and respond to their environment, like way more intuitively.
Okay.
Self-driving cars that can navigate like super complex scenarios.
So even better than what we have now.
Yeah, exactly. And data analysis that goes like way, way beyond what's even possible today.
So it's like AI is basically developing all of its senses at like warp speed,
Exactly.
which is kind of mind-blowing.
Exactly.
But you know, with great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, for sure.
So what's being done to make sure that these like digital masterminds don't turn on us?
Well, that's where the final prediction comes in. All the chatbots were really clear that AI regulation and ethical oversight are going to become like way more important in 2025.
Okay, so like a digital babysitter for all of our little AI whiz kids.
I mean, kind of, but think stricter rules around data privacy, bias in algorithms, and even the possibility of like AI licenses.
AI licenses.
Yeah, for high stakes situations.
So we're talking about like robots needing to pass a driving test.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But it shows that we're starting to really grapple with the immense power of this technology
Okay.
and that we need to figure out how to use it responsibly.
Yeah, well, I'm all for like responsible robots.
Right.
But this has been a lot to process. Maybe we should hit pause here and let our human brains recharge for a bit.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, well, we'll be back soon with even more mind-blowing AI predictions for 2025. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. Ready for round 2 of AI predictions straight from the bots' mouths.
Hit me with it. I've got my digital decoder ring ready to go.
Perfect. Let's dive into one of the biggest challenges facing AI. It's energy consumption.
Oh, yeah. Training and running all of those massive AI models, it takes a lot of power.
It does. And it's not exactly the most eco-friendly thing in the world. But the good news is, the bots seem pretty optimistic about hardware innovation as a key solution.
Okay, so AI is going green. Are we going to see, like, solar-powered robots and wind-powered algorithms?
Not quite, but we will see more energy-efficient processors. Copilot, both ChatGPTs and Gemini, they all predict a wave of new processors and GPUs that are designed specifically for AI. So that means less power will be needed to run those complex AI models.
Okay, so more efficiency, smaller environmental footprint.
Exactly. And Gemini even predicts that data centers are going to get a lot smarter about their energy usage, too.
Totally.
Yeah, think like better cooling systems, more renewable energy sources, and AI-powered optimization tools. It's like AI is going to become its own sustainability consultant.
So AI is helping us to make AI more sustainable.
Exactly.
It's like AI inception or something.
Yeah, pretty much. But, you know, we've got to do a little bit of a reality check here, okay?
Okay, yeah.
What if the bots got it all wrong?
What you mean, like, what if 2025 is just business as usual?
Yeah, what if all this crazy AI stuff doesn't actually happen?
Well, I guess we can't predict the future with 100% certainty, right? But at least these predictions highlight some of the key trends that are shaping AI right now.
Right, and even if the specifics aren't set in stone, the fact that we see these predictions converging across multiple different AI systems,
Right, that's true.
it suggests that these trends, the rise of generative AI, the shift toward AI augmentation, the focus on smaller and more efficient AI models, are forces that we need to be prepared for.
So it's less about pinpointing exactly what the future holds and more about just, like, understanding the possibilities.
Exactly.
Okay. Which is a good approach to life in general, actually.
Definitely. But there's one really crucial aspect that we haven't really talked about yet. The human element.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one.
Yeah, like how are these AI advancements actually going to affect us on a personal level?
Right.
And what new skills and mindsets will we need to, you know, not just survive, but actually thrive in this AI-powered future?
Ooh, okay. So time to get philosophical.
Yeah, I think it's time to take a deep dive into the human side of the AI revolution.
All right, I'm buckled up. Let's do it. Okay, so we've heard what the AI oracles are predicting for 2025. But what does it all actually mean for us, you know, the regular people?
Well, that's the real question, isn't it? We can talk all day about like algorithms and hardware and all that stuff, but it's the human impact that actually matters.
Right, exactly. So, like, let's cut through all the tech jargon
Yeah,
and get to the, you know, the heart of the matter.
for sure.
If these AI predictions are even remotely accurate,
Right.
what kind of skills and mindsets are we going to need to, like, not just survive,
Right.
but actually thrive in this AI-powered future?
Well, for one, I think adaptability is going to be more important than ever. The pace of change is just accelerating. So we need to be comfortable with, you know, lifelong learning, with picking up new tools, and constantly, like, evolving our skill sets.
So ditch the whole, like, this is how we've always done it mentality
Totally.
and just get ready to, you know, ride the wave.
Exactly. But it's not just about keeping up with technology. It's about understanding how to actually leverage AI to our advantage, you know, to enhance our abilities, to create new opportunities. We need to become like AI whisperers, you know?
AI whisperers.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
It's about bridging that gap between human intuition and machine intelligence.
Okay, so what does that actually look like in practice?
Well, for starters, I think critical thinking skills are going to be more important than ever.
Okay.
You know, we need to be able to analyze information, identify biases, make informed decisions in a world that's just like overflowing with data.
So don't believe everything you read on the internet
Exactly.
or, you know, everything that your AI assistant tells you.
Right. Blindly following algorithms without actually like questioning their logic
Right.
or potential biases. That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. So we still need to, like, think for ourselves.
Yes, absolutely.
Question assumptions, use our own judgment.
Totally.
But what about creativity?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. Will robots be writing all the novels and composing all the symphonies in 2025?
Well, AI is definitely getting better at creative tasks.
Right.
But I personally believe that there's always going to be a human element to like true artistry. You know, our emotions, our experiences, our understanding of the human condition.
Right.
Those are things that AI, at least for now, just can't replicate.
So maybe it'll be less about like competition and more about collaboration.
Exactly.
Like humans and AI working together to create something truly unique.
That's what I think. Like, imagine human artists using AI tools to, you know, explore new ideas,
Yeah.
push boundaries, and create works that just wouldn't be possible without this kind of, like, partnership.
Okay, yeah, now I'm getting excited about the possibilities. But let's be real. There are going to be some challenges.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, what about all the people whose jobs are, like, directly impacted by AI automation?
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's a huge concern.
Yeah.
And I think we need to be proactive about providing retraining and support
Okay.
for those who are displaced by AI. You know, help them acquire new skills, transition into new roles.
So it's not just about individual adaptation.
Right.
It's like societal adaptation as well.
Exactly. We need to make sure that everyone benefits from these AI advancements.
Right, not just like a select few.
Right, exactly. We need to like foster a culture of lifelong learning.
Right.
Where people feel empowered to like embrace these new opportunities and no one gets left behind.
Well,
And if you want another AI dope deep dive, check this next video and ask yourself, how lucky are we to live in these AI dope times?